the poor. Here to discuss it, senior poverty correspondent Larry Wilmore. Larry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, John. John, I'm excited. The Republicans have a new frontrunner, an idea man who's not afraid to take on a tough issue like poverty.
Really poor children in really poor neighborhoods have no habits of working and have nobody around them who works. So they literally have no habit of showing up on Monday.
I'm speechless, John. I mean, has he ever heard of the working poor? What, does he think if you have two jobs, they cancel each other out?
Well, Gingrich did take some heat for that comment, and he clarified the comments soon after making them.
Some people who suggest that the working poor, by definition, know how to work, which is true. That's why they're called the working poor. I was talking about people who come out of areas and neighborhoods where they may not have that experience.
Oh, okay. He's not talking about poor people. He's talking about poor black people. Chuck, could you change my, Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But he didn't, Larry, he didn't say black.
No, John, those are his exact words. He said, in neighborhoods where they may not have that experience.
That's code for black?
No, it's code for inner city, which is code for urban, which is code for black.
It's a lot of code.
Well, John, it's 2011. You can't just call poor black people lazy.
But he didn't use the word lazy either.
Right. He said we have no habit of showing up on Monday.
Code for lazy, I guess.
Well, technically it's code for shiftless, which is code for lazy, which is code for black.
But you know, it feels like you're making a leap that he's talking about black people. Shouldn't we give him the benefit of the doubt?
Well, maybe, but let's play a little more.
You have 43% black teenage unemployment.
At least it wasn't code. Look, shouldn't Newt Gingrich get credit for addressing what is a real issue, black poverty?
Right, but I didn't know there was a black poverty, John. I thought it was just poverty, okay? We can't even be poor as good as you guys.
Larry, that's not true. You're very good at, I'm all screwed up now.
Well, John, somehow when black people are poor, it's their fault. They're on welfare and lazy. But down in poor white Appalachia, you're not the problem. It's China's fault or India's fault or all the money we're spending on black people on welfare. I'm sorry, inner city government subsidy recipients. It's code, John.
I get it. But does it really matter whose fault it is?
Yes, John, it does, because it matters to the solution. Look, here's Gingrich's.
It would be great if inner city schools and poor neighborhood schools actually hired the children to do things. What if they cleaned out the bathrooms, and what if they mopped the floors?
Wait, John. So his plan to fix America is for black kids to start cleaning toilets? Hey, what'd you learn in school today, son? I learned black people need to chew their food better, Dad. This is unbelievable, John. He wants to give kids jobs by firing their parents from one of the few jobs they could get to support their kids.
I'm sure Gingrich has a good reason. Let's listen.
They had money on their own. They didn't have to become a pimp or a prostitute or a drug dealer.
Wow.
Yep. Dream big, black people. Hey, you don't have to be a pimp, prostitute, or drug dealer. You can clean up people's shit. Hey, that sounds... Come on. Gingrich, 2012. Yes, we clean.
Larry Wilmore, everybody. We'll be right back.